everyone, coming at you from Lake Hume again. In this last week there's been quite a lot of captures of brown trout, which is what I'm after. Yeah, probably more in the last week than the last month. They seem to be sort of coming in thick and fast now, so I really want to get out here while I've got a chance. Yeah, I'm going to be using the usual tactics, the downriggers and lead line and planer boards. I'm rigged up and ready to go. I tested all my knots just before and had to retie all of them, so it does pay to test your knots. So when you connect with that Lake Hume monster, it's not going to escape, which has happened to me before because the line's broken. This is what I meant when I said I had to check my knots. This is the leader here, which in this case is about 8 pound. You sort of got to run your fingers along the line like that and feel for any nicks. And this particular leader does have a little nick there, so I'll have to retie that one. But also you want to grab hold of the line. It's mainly the line, you know, the first 6 inches of the line where it'll break, because I think it's the Tassie Devil rubbing against it or something. It's a little bit of a mystery to me why it breaks, but sometimes you'll just go to pull it like that and it'll just snap really easy. You want to just make sure it's not going to do that, because I have lost a few fish from line breaking relatively easy. So yeah, you should get in the habit of checking that every time you wind in your rod. Yeah. So yeah, this is what I'm using. I'm trying out this 26 gram Tassie Devil. I saw that Fish Talk video caught a couple on this in a short period of time. So yeah, I'm keen to give that a go. I've only got the one of these. I haven't really gotten into these so far. I never caught a fish on one, but no doubt they catch fish. That's going to be on the lead line rod with a dodger in front of that, which won't be off the planer board yet because I'm going to go near the Wodonga bridge. And then use an Old Faithful 20 gram pink Tassie Devil. This is the downrigger rod, and that's going to be behind this dodger off the downrigger at probably 30 feet to start with. And then I'm going to have a slider off the downrigger as well. I'm staying with this Pretty Fish colour, I think it is. This is like my go-to for the slider rig. I've caught a lot of fish on that. Jock put me onto that, yeah. And all the lures that I use today will have S-Factor applied to them, which is a scent attractant. I've got a new handle for my downrigger. Jock has come through with the goods yet again. I could not get one of these anywhere online. Oh, I ordered it from one place and it said it was in stock, but it wasn't. So yeah, anyway, Jock, he's got friends in high places. I think somehow he's got me one of these handles. I don't know how he did it, but he's got it. He's a legend. So yeah, I'm going to be able to enjoy having a proper handle on here. So yeah, this is the situation at the moment. Oh yes, it looks like the Talangata Doctor's just cranked up 1 notch, but it's still looking pretty good at the moment. Let's just hope that the calm conditions continue here. But that's the famous last words, I think. That usually turns into a bit of a surf fest near the weir wall there. So let's see how we go. Alright, I'll put out the lead line rod first. I'm going to let out about 3 colours. I'm aiming to troll my lures at 3.8 kilometres an hour, which I think is the optimum speed for Tassie Devils. Alright, that's the lead line rod out. might try the 10 metre drop back, I think. Alright, we've got 10 metres there. I'll lower this down 5 feet and then put the slider on. Oh, this is going a bit too smoothly. Something's got to go wrong here. Got to be a tangle or something happen, surely. This is an offshore release clip with the small pin in the jaws cut out so that the clip can release completely from the line when you get a fish. I'm looping it through the jaws of the clip like this because braided line doesn't grip very well, and this just makes it grip on more securely. I'm lowering the downrigger down to 30 feet. I've just recently replaced the steel downrigger cable with 200-pound braided line, as the steel cable made quite a noticeable humming sound in the water, which I felt was putting the fish off. So after I changed to the braid, I seemed to get a lot more fish on it, so I reckon it's a good thing to do. I've stripped a bit of braid off this downrigger because if you put too much on, it makes the diameter of the spool a bit bigger, then the counter is out a little bit. So yeah, I've put it back down to 200 feet of braid on here, so hopefully that counter is going to be a bit more accurate now. Alright, the lines are set already, and I'm not even to the bridge. It's not a bad effort. I usually stuff around a bit longer. I have been liking using bells so I don't miss any bites and there's not something dragging along behind that I don't know is on there. So yeah, the bells alert you to any bites. They work quite well actually. I'm going to try and get pretty close to the pylons of the bridge here. That seems to be where there's a bit of action in the past anyway, so let's hope it happens today. There's an absolutely ridiculous amount of fish on the sounder here. Surely they can't be trout. Or maybe they are trout. Maybe they are trout, I just got a hit there. Or something, that bell just rang suddenly. It is absolutely thick. Oh, yeah, the bell just rang again. It's still off the bottom. That's only running to 30 feet and we're in about 43. Oh, there goes another ring. There's something hitting that. I mean, look at all those arches. There's got to be something down there, you'd think. I think we'll be running through that patch again. Oh, yep. On. Yep, I'm recording. Oh, it's released from the downrigger. It's all happening already. Come to Papa. Yeah, baby. Yeah, there's a ridiculous amount of arches in the water there. Oh, the slider hasn't come off. It's obviously not on the slider. That'll save me a bit of tangle if I can get that slider off. We've got a few carp here. It's not a bad fish. Just a few carp there while I'm on in. Hopefully that's not what all those arches are. It's on the, it'll be on the 20 gram pink Tassie Devil on the, at 30 feet. See if I can get that slider off to save me a bit of tangles. Right, the slider's off. He's a nice fish. He hasn't acted up much. Better get that net ready. Come to Papa. Shit, 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 shit. Shit. And now he's starting to act up. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Yeah. Now that's a good fish. It's a bit on the lean side. I think it might have been on light and easy for a while. There we go. That's not a bad fish, it's pretty lean, but yeah. That'll go in the smoker alright, I reckon. Alright, we're back in the game. I reckon I got a bit of a hit there. This in the same spot I just got that last one. They must be, some of them must be trout, those arches. That was a definite touch there. I think I'll just keep going up and down here. There's something following that, I reckon. It's going off. After an unprecedented amount of what I thought were bites, I eventually realised that it was probably the downrigger cable just running into these vast schools of carp. Alright, I've wound in the lead line rod. That doesn't seem to be getting any action, so I'm going to another downrigger. I'll put this one down to 40 feet, I reckon. On this rod I'm using a 20 gram Christmas tree Tassie Devil behind a dodger. Alright, the two downrigger rods are in, one at 30 feet and one at 40 feet. Well, as you can see, the Talengata Doctor has reared its ugly head once again, and I'm struggling to go against the wind here. I'm employing the hybrid propulsion system with the main motor assisting the electric motor. Many of you might have seen that before, but it does a great job. Alright, I'm going to put the lead line back out, but this time with a planer board on it. I'm trying to emulate Fish Talk video. They caught a couple on lead line here. Alright, I'm trying a 26 gram Tassie Devil again, and this Dodger. I've done pretty well on this colour Dodger. There were a few other boats on the water, even though it was a weekday. Alright, I'm putting out the planer board. Well, it's finally starting to calm down a bit. It's about 10:15. It's getting there's starting to get a few people out here now, so people must have heard about the you know, people catching them a bit lately. If you're wondering about the sunglasses that I've got on, why they are sometimes clear and other times they're dark, they're actually photochromic, which means they respond to the different light conditions. They go darker when there's more sunlight. Yeah, they're actually not that expensive. They're only around the $30 mark off eBay. They're called Rock Brothers, and so because they're so cheap, you can have a pair for different activities. I've got some that I use for fishing, other ones that I use for cycling, other ones for kayaking, and different ones again that I use for running. Yeah, so this is what they look like at night time. They go pretty much clear, and this is what they look like in bright sunlight. The only thing they're not good for is driving or being under, you know, something that's out of the sun, because the sun needs to be shining directly on them to make them go dark. But yeah, they're the best thing ever. I'm not affiliated with any of these products I talk about in any way. I just think they're a great thing for people to have. So yeah, get on it. Oh, yep. What's going on here? I don't know if it's a snag or a fish here. Shit, I reckon that's a fish. Holy shit, that's a fish. I thought it was a snag for a minute there. This is a fish. That's a fish. Holy shit. Oh yeah, this is a good fish. Oh, it's a good fish. Turn the music off. Take the bell off. This is a good fish. There's no doubt about that. On the planer board with a 26 gram Tassie Devil. This is a real good fish. I almost thought that was a snag. It was just pulling that hard. Holy hell, this is a good fish. Yeah, it's definitely a fish. You can see the tail boots. It is huge. I don't know if this is a big cod or something. This is ridiculously big. Can hardly move it. It's going to be a long process getting this in. This could be the Lake Hume monster that I'm after. It is so heavy. There's no mistaking that was something. It just seems too big to be a trout. I don't know if it's a big bloody carp or something. Oh, it's going to be disappointing if I don't get to see what this is. I've got the double single lure hook combination that usually hangs on pretty well. Just hope that 8-pound leader can hold. I've got to really take my time here, this is so heavy. It wouldn't surprise me if this is a big cod. Still 3 colours of lead once I get to that planer board. Pulled out a lot of line when it initially hit. Alright, the planer board's off. Still there. Starting to come in a bit more freely now. Alright, I can see the dodger. I can see him surfing on the top of the water now. I can see a dorsal fin breaking the surface. What is he? Don't be a mud marlin. That is not a carp. That is a good fish. That is a real good fish. A very good fish. That is a good fish. Holy shit. Fish! That is a good fish. I'm not going to muck around putting the camera underwater with this one. This is where you don't want a small net. Come to popper. Oh, ready to come here. Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Holy shit, he's seen me. Oh, jeez, he's making up for lost time now. Holy, you didn't... Oh, shit, this is a good fish. You didn't like the look of that net. He's coming back in. Here he comes. I have recently purchased a bigger net after this experience. I don't know how Andrew would go with his net. Check out Andrew's YouTube channel, Andrew's Outdoors. Yes! Got him, come to popper! That's a proper fish. That's probably my PB from out of here, I'd say. Holy crap. I think he can go back in. He's just too big to keep. He has a massive fish. How do you like them apples? Keep him in the water. The planer boards, they're worthwhile. That is a good solid fish. I'll be releasing him, I think. I was a bit worried it was going to be a big carp, but that is a decent fish. I'll get it, keep him in the water, and I'll get a weight of this with him in the net, and then I'll minus the weight of the net. That's the sort of thing I'm after. That's a true Lake Hume monster. Come to popper. I reckon that could be close to 10 pound. That is ridiculously big. Yes! Got to get a good photo of this, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to give it away now. I've got it in my net. I've got to take off the weight of the net yet. I can't remember what that is. I'll have to remember that. But I'd say that's stabilised at about 10.2 pound in the net. 10.2. Alright, there's another look at him. I'm going to give him a measure and then I'm going to release him. I would say 74 centimetres. Now he's going to go back in. And there he goes, he's swimming away nicely. The conditions have calmed right off. It's almost glassed out now. It's looking pretty serene now. I wish it could be like this earlier, but I reckon I probably won't catch any more fish now because it's nice. You've got to put up with the rough conditions sometimes. It's starting to get a little bit on the warm side too now. So yeah, I'll troll back down towards the Botanga Bridge and see how I go. But yeah, if I don't catch any more, I don't care now. This has been a fantastic day. I think I'm going to be pretty hard pressed to beat that one. Only something over the mythical 10 pound would top that, I think. Alright, things have quietened off a bit, so I'm going to have a bit of lunch. I'm having the my favourite noodles, red curry coconut, and I'll put a can of tuna in that, and that'll be with a can of Coke. It's getting a bit warm now. You've got to have a bit of a stockpile of these red curry coconut. They come from Albury and sometimes they don't have them for a couple of weeks, so you've got to make sure you've got a stockpile to survive through that until they get them in again. So I've got my thermos of boiling water here, or sort of close to boiling water I suppose by now. Let that mature for a couple of minutes and that'll be ready to go. Yeah, it's quite convenient having a thermos of boiling water. You can make your coffee with it and you can also use it for your noodles. I have got a jet boil in case I need more boiled water, then I can put that in the thermos again, but yeah, this should be enough for today I think. So yes, the noodles look like they've matured enough. And as my Filipino friends would say, masarap, which means delicious. Well, it's yibbity time, and yeah, I didn't get any other fish after that excitement with the trophy brown trout that I caught. But yeah, that's all right. It seems like you've got to get here, you know, very early, or when the Tallangatta doctor, when it first starts to calm off, it seems to be a bit of a really good time when it's calming off. Not once it calms off, it seems to go dead mostly. Yeah, so I'm going to try and beat the school rush at 3:30 to get home, and yeah, I couldn't ask for a better day. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode.